Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, we are finally on 1.47, and I had to update a bunch of mods. We'll get into all that in a little bit. A big thanks to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this video with the T818 wheelbase you're going to see, which is a direct drive wheelbase, and we'll talk a little bit about that as well as I've had more time with it. So now that we are on 147, we do have the new gas cistern trailer that was released with it, and we're going to be using the new Volvo VNL that came out as well. However, I'm not using the default sound set. I'm using the Creech Bomb new 4.2 sounds that was updated for the truck. And it's got that Volvo D13 engine in there, which is pretty darn slick if you ask me. All right, let's get our lights on here. We're in Dallas, Texas right now, by the way, and we're going to be going to Laredo. We're taking, I believe, ethane is what we're actually picking up here, so we'll see that here in a minute. And we're in an automatic truck, I know. With this setup, why do you drive an automatic truck? Well, this is a fleet truck. It's what it's designed for. We'll be back in action driving a big rig like a Peterbilt or something soon enough. But until then, we're just kind of doing this. And we're picking up to the right, it looks like. Get our hazard lights on, get these windows rolled down. I love the arrows there. Looks very nice. All right, we have arrived at our destination, and we're gonna just pull up right here, and I'll show you exactly what we got going on here today. Perfect. And here we are in the cargo market. You can see we're taking ethane, 38,378 pounds of it down to Laredo, Texas from Dallas. We'll take that job. All right, we can see where they want us to pick up, and it's not gonna be too easy because they have the freight dog in the way, as usual. So actually, no, this may not be too bad since it's not a 53-foot trailer. It's only the 48, and it's got the tandem slid all the way back, so I might be able to just like kind of do a nice U-turn, and then we'll still have to blind back it in, I'm sure, but that's okay. I mean, I could have gone up there and teardropped it, but I've done that so many times in the past, and that yard dog right there gets in your way and screws you. So, oh, actually, you know what? We might have a pull-up here. Wow, even better. Even better, we got a pull-up. How about it? That rarely happens for us. You know how that goes. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll pull up here like this, and then now we can just go on back with it. That'll work for me. Sweet. All right. So how y'all liking 147 so far? Is it treating you good? I've had some weird hang-up issues with the game kind of doing a freeze at the main menu on me and crashing the game ever since I did that. I'm sure it could be a mod or something like that, but we'll see how everything plays out here today. First time running it, I did update all my Jazzy Cat stuff as well. All right, there we go. That thing's looking pretty good there. Kind of weird that you don't have a spot to actually pick up the gas, you know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool if we had like had to pull into a place and they would fill you up. That'd be pretty neat. We'll just go with this for now, and then there we go. We're in the green. It's just a pickup. Sweet. Let's kill the engine, and let's do this thing. Loading the cargo. It is going to be about 7:13 a.m. Wonderful. There we go. Pre-trip inspection is complete, and we're ready to get going. All right, let's fire this thing up here. Leave our four-ways on for now. Put this thing into drive, and we'll make sure that, you know, the trailer didn't get removed underneath us or anything like that. Yep, we're good. We got it. Awesome. All right, let's get on the open road, shall we? We have lots to talk about. Lots to talk about, of course. Let's roll this window up, too. The D13 engine is actually pretty loud compared to what you would think it would be. We have some pink textures over there. Not sure what that's all about. Welcome to the wonderful world of updating your game. I was on 146 for a long time for that reason. I like to have everything working, you know what I mean? But there are some improvements here. I'm noticing right out of the gate there's some better performance I'm seeing in the game, which a lot of people, they had said that was the same thing for them. So maybe that, you know, is worth the upgrade alone. But we've got the new truck that we're driving today and trailer, and so far so good. I do like what I see with it. They added some other UI elements with the career mode and things like that. There's there's a lot of different things that they've added. We can talk about 148 and what they're working on with that because, man, they're actually going to be adding a lot to Texas. I mean, we're in Texas right now, but they're going to be adding Texarkana finally. I can't believe that was an oversight, you know. I thought that was going to be on the initial release, honestly. All right, 10 miles an hour through here. Let's do it. Can't get around it. Got to go through the X-ray machine here. That's fine by me. Clearance is 15 feet. Width is 12. It's nice and slow through there. There we go. Everybody's happy, and so are we. We still have to talk to the guard shack here. I'm just going to stay in this lane, actually. So, yeah, big thanks to Thrustmaster. We got the T18. Not T18. T818. T818, if you wanted to be exact. Say hello to them. Oh, no, we don't have to talk to the guard shack. We just punch out. There it goes. Okay, we got it. We had to hit enter. You know, that probably would help. All right, that little small snafu's out of the way. No problemo. Sweet. So I did want to say also, you know, obviously we're using the T818 wheelbase, and it is a direct drive wheel. And I've got to say, it's the most realistic thing that I have ever felt when it comes to a wheelbase. You know, it kind of just gives me the feeling of like when I drive my truck in real life. I don't have a big truck or anything like that. I have a Ram, but the feeling of like a real wheel is just so different, you know what I mean? And this is no different. Are you going to let me go? I was here before you, so we have to take turns. Oh, but you don't care, do you? No, you don't. It's coming straight on out into the lane. Scaring everybody. But yeah, and like the vibrations in it and just, you know, I cannot say anything higher than that. It's really, really well done. Okay, we're making our right turn up here. Still don't have my blinker setup working because I can't figure out how to add more than 5 peripherals to American Truck Sim. I've looked at the tutorials and all that stuff, and I still can't find anything about it. So I actually put a fix in there, and it still didn't do it. So I don't know what that is all about. Actually, is that car coming? Maybe after this car we can go, because they are going pretty slow down this road. Yep, we're gonna go after this guy. All right, let's go. No messing around. So we got that. We got the TLCM pedals, and the brake pedal has that nice pressure to it that you apply rather than it being like a pendulum system. And then good old ATSaccessories.com for my Patriot XL. I know a lot of you that watch this series already know a lot of the equipment I use, but I'm doing this for people that are new because this is the first time we're playing 147. We might see some people that we've never seen before. So if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. How you doing? But that's what I use there. And then we got the Next Level Racing GT Elite. And then I've got the Motion Platform V3 in there. So you'll see me move around in the chair like that or hitting bumps and stuff, in which that's a new thing that was added to the sim now is we have the uneven surfaces. So I should feel that in the seat now, which is really cool. So that's pretty much everything that I use. And this is a actual SCI wheel from a truck stop. I bought it. The adapter, you can get the adapters for these for all various wheels, not just Thrustmaster, but like Logitech and all that. You can get all that at ATSaccessories.com. So that's what I'm using. I'm using an adapter for that. I'm gonna stay in this lane because I'm not making a left. We're just getting on the highway here soon. Not used to this road network here in Dallas. That's Dallas. So anywho, I'll be in Houston, Texas next weekend. I get in there on Thursday, and I'll be the whole weekend for Flight Sim Expo. So if you live in the Texas area and you are into aviation, or maybe you're not, maybe you want to check it out, see what's up. Myself and Civ Ryan and a bunch of other people are going to be there. It's going to be a good time. In Flight Sim Expo, and that is at the Lone Star Flight Museum, I believe. Yes, I believe so. Or in Corsicana, if you're following along on the map. That's where we're at. All right, we got some yielding to do here, but looks like they're having a stalemate. What's this about, guys? I mean, you're supposed to yield to the truck, but he's just Okay. Just hang out there, man. I'm glad we don't have to get in that line of traffic right there, man. We're going to the right. So that's a win for us.
And then turn right.
Yeah, we're going to turn right, head towards Waco. Maybe we're not going to get on big highways today. Maybe we're on the side roads. All right, we'll turn right here in a second. Man, I do love the new Jazzy Cat update. A lot of new cars that I haven't seen before, which is really neat. You can make a right on red in the US, and that's what we're doing. And we know this lane's gonna end eventually, but we'll just stay in our lane for now. There we go. That was a good turn. So I can hit the I key and go through the different pages here. We got fuel economy here, and you got oil temps, then you got air pressure, and then your trip for like mileage, and then suspension information, and no messages there. So hitting I key, you know, can go through all those, which is really cool. All right, we don't want to get caught on railroad tracks. We're just gonna cross right here, no problem.
Go straight.
Yes, we'll go straight. An ambulance there. Beautiful day here. I don't think we're expecting any rain. I can't remember what my probability is set at. It might be very low. So maybe we'll get some later on. I don't know. That old coach car looks cool, man. That's neat. So yeah, a lot of new updates coming down the line for Texas. And then, you know, we're going to have Oklahoma before you know it. And then Kansas. So we got a lot of cool stuff headed our way for American Truck Simulator. And I couldn't be more excited about it. 35 through here. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're kind of doing right now, aren't we? Oh, my head got tilted a little bit here, but I need to adjust it. There we go, man. It was hurting my neck a little bit. I had to like look slightly sideways. All right, Waco's 42 miles. To look around freely, that is Track IR version 5 or whatever it is. But Track IR, I've had this headset since 2012 and it still works today. But that's how I look around freely in the truck. I get a lot of questions about that one too. So for those of you that don't know, I ventured into the wild world of air traffic control in VATSIM for Flight Simulator. So not a real air traffic controller. I'm still a YouTuber. Don't worry about that. Not quitting anytime soon. So I went through the whole training through VAT USA and all that and got my S1 exam finished and then got the certificate for it. And I'm going to be at Kansas City Center. I'm currently working towards ground control in St. Louis. So I will be based in St. Louis eventually. So if you fly on VATSIM, be sure to come through St. Louis and say hello once I'm up and running. I only have another, one more training session, and then I will move on to the exam, and then I get certified in St. Louis. So eventually I want to be a local controller there, so I want to get to tower. But I will be ground and clearance delivery first. This guy is hitting the brakes because these cars are going nuts in this intersection, dude. Welcome to Texas. All right, we're getting on the highway. It looks like the big highway. What highway is this? Where are we? Got a pawn shop here. Got a Ron or something there. Reminds me of GTA 5, Ron. Okay, I think we're clear. Yep, we're good. We're getting on the highway here, so let's get all the way over. And exit left. So what highway are we getting on here? That's the question. It's a small one right now. 340. Okay, so I don't think it's a big interstate, but I think we're almost to it. Because we were kind of on the far eastern side of Dallas when we started out. I need to get all the way over, actually. But they're not going to be nice, are they? What's that? Was that one of those, I don't know what that is. Never seen that before. I don't know what that is. Maybe that was, like an indicator of how close we were to the wall or something there, or to a car. I mean, if so, the collision alerts are cool. Ooh, Waffletopia. It's like a Waffle House, but it looks like it's a Taco Bell at the same time. Yeah, that's interesting. Another thing they have is the adaptive cruise control option now, to where you can, it'll match the speed in front of you, which is really cool. So we need to figure out how that works. I might have to turn it on actually in the options. So what I'll do is I'll get on the highway, I'll get a screenshot because I haven't done that yet, and then we'll turn that option on. That'll be pretty cool. Yeah, we're making a left here. The Midland truck there. He's got his tandems all the way back. Yeah, I do love SIPS, CIP. When I say SIPS, I mean CIPS. Lacey Lakeview is where we're at. Traffic mod. It is incredible. It's how you get like all this volume of traffic and all that. But I'm noticing, man, the like I said earlier on, it's not a placebo. What? Placebo? There we go. Geez, that's the word. It's not a placebo effect. It really is better performance in the game, I'm noticing, which is pretty impressive. Got the Lone Star flag over there looking good. We got Dream Burger here on the right. We're gonna see as we make this turn and get on the interstate. Yeah, we're getting on the interstate. So we're in Waco, Texas. Waco, Texas has a pretty bad bad pass to it. If you know, you know. We don't need to go into it all. All right, we're gonna be on 35 south. So we are getting on the big highway. I was waiting for it, man. I was waiting for it. South on 35 to be exact. Sweet. All right, we get a screenshot and stuff, and I'll be right back. So here it is right here. Adaptive cruise controls disabled. We're going to go ahead and do a distance of, well, let's go 130 on that. That works for me. They also have the emergency brake system now, and we're going to go ahead and do full detection on that one. So it'll automatically brake if it detects something in front of it, which is really cool. And then you have the uneven surface simulation I was talking about. So I bumped that up a little bit, so maybe we'll feel it. All right, so we'll try out the new cruise control once we get up behind this truck. So I need to get over in this lane here. That'll be perfect for me.
Keep left.
Keep left. Okay, let's see. We'll get cruise on in a minute. We're in a 65 and we're not even close yet. So we need to get to 65, which is really nice, especially in this game when you're using, you know, traffic mods and stuff, because you'll see cars that speed up or some cars are slower, and having an adaptive cruise is really nice for that. So let's turn our cruise control on, which it's on now. There it goes. And it's controlling it based on the traffic in front of us right now. We'll see how the emergency braking system works too. If they start braking abruptly, if the truck will start doing it automatically. We got to try that out, right? And these are all things that are, oh man, this is so cool. So ever since I did the uneven surface now in the truck or on the motion platform, I'm feeling every bit of the road right now. Look at this. This has never been a thing before. Oh, that's a game changer alone. Yeah, I'm feeling the whole road now, dude. Before, you only felt it once in a great while if you just moved the truck left to right, you know what I mean? Now I'm feeling the actual road as I'm going down it. This is cool. Wow. Okay, 147, I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm actually on the road now. So I've got the slight vibration coming through the wheel. And I kind of based it off of what I feel like whenever, you know, I'm driving my truck in real life. I was trying to like feel the different vibrations that you feel when you're driving, like your car at home, you know, it doesn't matter. But that's what I'm trying to replicate on the wheel. So it just has like some road grain to it. But this is nice, man. I'm feeling like I'm in the cab of the truck now. Like, even like when we're in the turn here, it's going up and down. That is so neat. It may be a little overplayed right now because I turned it up, you know? So here's the adaptive cruise control. Look at this. Perfect merge. Because the truck slowed down to let him get on the highway. In the past, we would have had to slam the brakes pretty much to let somebody on the highway like that, but that is not the case here today. Wow. This is a game changer. Wow, dude. This is so cool. So anywho, I've got my Corksicle here. So Corksicle's a brand that makes, you know, tons of people make tumblers and cups and stuff that are insulated. This thing is amazing. It keeps your coffee hot for hours.
Keep left.
That's just as hot as it was when I poured it in there, man. And it's a little R2D2. Okay, I was not expecting this many bumps. Oh my God, I'm gonna spill coffee all over myself doing this stupid stuff. Oh, hello. That's all right, we'll just put it back down in there. I got my coffee cup down in there actually today. All right, where are we at? We're San Antonio.
Keep left.
I think that's where we're at right now. We're rolling through San Antonio. So yeah, the truck's leaning into the corner here on the seat. But yeah, the road grain itself is really nice, well detailed. I think it's a little bit much, but we're just gonna roll with it so you can actually see it on camera. Because what I found with effects, usually on camera, what you see is gotta be exaggerated compared to like a realistic feeling of something, you know? Yeah, look at the adaptive cruise control working here. 63. Wow. So we might get a little bit of rain. I did see that the rain probability was slight. Slight chance of rain today.
Keep left.
We had a little bit of a freeze there, but nothing catastrophic like we've seen in the past. And that was just by changing VSync, man. Turn the VSync on. Just running this game at 60 frames per second instead of as high as the monitor would allow. It just did not work together at all. All right. We might see the emergency braking system work here in a minute, but no, it's doing a really good job of maintaining speed with the cars in front of us. That is so nice. Yeah, see how he's slowing down to 53 now? Because they're slowing down? Look at that. I'm not touching a thing on the brake. Can spend more time just driving. He's hitting the brakes again, so it's slowing down again. Look at this. That is so neat. I'm just a steering wheel holder now. I know it's a derogatory term in the trucker world and all that. I'm just kidding, but I'm a literal steering wheel holder. Looks like a nasty storm happening over there. And I can't explain it with Track IR. It's like such a learned thing. You know, you just keep your eyes in the middle of the screen when you're turning your head. And you know, in the real world, if you're looking at, oh, look at that old car, that's an old Ford Mustang. If you're looking at something like over there, you tend to drive towards it. You know, it's a fixation on it. So with Track IR, it's usually the opposite. If I look to the left, I tend to go right, and I think it's because I'm used to looking, you know, the direction I'm going. But if I'm looking at something in the scenery, I'm trying not to drive to it, and I know that, so I try to counter it, and I almost always overcorrect to the right. And same with going to the left. So that is the reason for that. And not to mention, you know, I try to look at as many things as I can on these trips with you guys so we can enjoy the scenery. And usually when I'm looking to the side and, whoa, yeah, see how I did it like that? Isn't that weird? Can't explain why that happens, but it does. Canyon Lake, 1 mile. We'll eventually get there because these guys are going slow as hell, man. Let's hit the gas here. We're getting in the fast lane. I want to go faster. Let's turn our cruise control off. Get this thing back up to 70 miles an hour because, yeah, that guy with the boat, he's going way too slow. You can even see the truck, just the movement in it is so good. Ah, yes. Now all we need is the game engine update, man. So let's move into Microsoft Flight Simulator talk. Yay, we're gonna talk about Flight Sim. I want to talk about Flight Sim. Microsoft, you know, announced 2024. If you haven't seen that video I put out on the channel. It's a full trailer breakdown of it. If you didn't even know about it, now you do. It's a full trailer breakdown. All right, we'll just set it to 66 or whatever, and we'll just go off of that. Or 65. There's no cars there. We'll get back over the middle lane. I would love to do that, actually. Let's do it. Nobody's there. Using my nose mirror. And it's a full standalone simulator. And I know it was a split thing. Dude, I've never seen more complaining, entitlement, you name it, than I saw the day that was released. So here's the thing. It was released at the Xbox convention or expo or whatever. And because, you know, it's a successor to E3 because E3 is not a thing anymore. And it's designed to hype people up for console because this is the thing about flight sim and consoles. I love it. I think it's great because we want more people in the hobby, more people into aviation is, you know, better than none. And, you know, when I was a younger kid, I never could afford a real nice PC or anything like that. So if I would have had a flight sim on Xbox, you better believe I would have enjoyed that. So I think it's amazing to have that option for us. And, you know, the way games work and the way, you know, Game Pass works and all that stuff, it's a business. So back in the day, they used to cycle out every couple years. You know, you'd get a new... Okay, is this thing going to slow down? Because he looks like... Yeah, there it goes. It would... we'll get another big freeze there. And that's literally just the city loading in. Because those freezes we used to have, they're long gone. But basically, you know, every couple of years it would come out back in the day. It doesn't do that anymore because, well, most games like American Truck Sim has been around since 2016. They're not putting out American Truck Sim 2. And maybe they'll do that eventually. Maybe American Truck Sim will become American Truck Sim 2, like Euro Truck Sim 2, when we get the new engine update. And that makes sense because the thing is, with Microsoft Flight Simulator, when it was released, I mean, for those of us that were in the alpha and the beta and all that stuff, that was back in 2019, 2018, yeah, 2019. Like right after it was, pretty much a few months after it was announced, we started getting into that. So we've had that sim for a very long time. And then it released in 2020 and all that, and we've had it ever since. But that doesn't mean it's the end-all be-all, and you should never, like, invest into any particular game. You know, if you want to buy third-party add-ons and all that stuff, you should know that that is the case. But the thing is, you know, a new sim is coming out. No one's forced to buy this new simulator. If you like MSFS 2020, just stay on it. You know, you don't have to do it. They already said third-party add-ons and all that stuff's going to be fine. It's all going to be compatible, backward compatible. But usually, when you get a new simulator, and they're saying that this is a brand new sim, that means they made big advancements in the technology for their game, you know, or for their sim. Because if you look on the front page, it says that they've updated the Asobo engine. So the engine's been updated. There's now, you know, its own weather system that we've seen prototyped pretty much back in the beta days of Flight Sim 2020. But then, you know, they've been working on it consistently, and I think it's the best weather system that there ever has been for a flight sim, easily. It's an actual air mass you fly through. It's insane. So they have taken more advancements on that front as well, and we saw the scientific research part of the trailer, and it had tornadoes in it. Now, Phil Spencer from Xbox said that wasn't a canned effect. That's not just like, oh, it's just a one-off thing. They just made it just for that. No, tornadoes will dynamically spawn into thunderstorms now, if those conditions are met based on the real thing. So how incredible is that? And that makes you think, if that is the case and they're doing that, then perhaps we're going to see hurricanes. I would be willing to bet if they have honed in on how to get a tight rotation on a tornado like that, we got to pull in. All right. It's the first time we had to stop. No big deal. Let's listen to the engine brake. It's nice and quiet. The Creech Bomb sound set is so good. I'm aware that Slav Jerry has one out as well, but I didn't go with that one because it was using the default sounds. All right, what we got up here? Let's make them happy. Our truck should be in perfect condition. We should have no problems with that whatsoever. All righty. Here we go. 79,621. Thank you for your cooperation. All right, back on the road we go. I'm going to shut up and just let you listen to the sound of this truck as we get up to speed here. Your way on the highway. Jerks. All right, back up to speed. I'd love the truck on if I could, man, but this guy is not getting over. Is that a Saturn Ion? I think it is. On our left there. That's cool. More cars. Got an old F-150 in front of us there. I love seeing more variety in these Jazzy packs. Very nicely done. Is that a trooper behind us? I think it is. You can see the white hood on that truck. Or it looks like a Charger, actually. Thought it might have been a Tahoe at first. 75 through here. We're getting back up to speed. Yeah, that's definitely a Saturn. I used to have a Saturn SC2, and then I had a Saturn wagon. A lot of you remember the wagon, SW4. Love the Saturn cars. Very nice. All right, we're going to get up to speed here. 75, it says. We're just going to put the adaptive on because we won't be doing 75, I can tell you that. That's not going to happen. But yeah, going back to it, we're going to see amazing advancements in that. So yes, you're going to have to buy a new sim if you want those features. And not to mention they have the new career mode. That is a bad trailer. They have a new career mode for a lot of different aviation jobs, which is really cool and something totally different. So to me, it's just a welcomed thing. I'm all for advancement. I think people get way too comfortable with, you know, they're like, already it's too soon and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how is that too soon, man? It's been out for a while. Like, don't you want to see it grow instead of waiting for third-party add-ons to constantly just hold you over until it grows? So I'm fine with it. Yeah, look at this adaptive working pretty good here. It's starting to detect the slowness there, but normally in my brain, I would have started slowing down. But it's interesting to see the truck like actually figure out how slow everybody was going up here. That is just such a game changer for streamers alone. How many times I'm like reading chat or something and driving and we just like start slamming in the back end of somebody almost because we're not paying attention for that 2 seconds because it's basically texting and driving. Yeah, me too. Happens to me too. Talking about streaming, one of the bigger things that happened is obviously Twitch had their whole meltdown with people with the whole ad issue. It didn't bother me so much. I understand why it does, you know, certain people. I don't tend to run a lot of stuff on my actual screen when I stream, and I don't have burn-in ads and things like that. But one of the biggest things that came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday. But Twitch has adjusted their split. So I'm not a person who likes to talk about that stuff all the time because I think it makes people sound ungrateful when they just, you know, complain about a platform giving them an opportunity to make money off of it. But I do understand, you know, that I see both sides of it, but at the end of the day, it's their platform. They can choose. I've had a 50-50 split with Twitch since 2016, and you've never heard me complain, because I'm just more than grateful to have an audience that will show up there and allows that to happen full time. So going off of that, yeah, they announced a 70-30 split. If people have like above 350 subscribers, and they can't be gifted subscriptions, they can't be Prime subscriptions, they have to be actual subscriptions. But if you can maintain over 350 of them for 3 months, then it automatically adjusts your revenue split with them to 70-30. I think that's fair. Like, it's better than what you have now, I guess, but I'm not complaining. That's the difference. I'm not complaining about it. I don't want anybody to think I am complaining about it either. Turn that cruise control off. Making our left turn here. But that was the big news that came out yesterday. And I only brought it up just because I was thinking of streaming at the time. Okay, left turn, and then we got to be here in Laredo now, I'd imagine. Man, this flew by today. I've been really having a good time driving this and talking to y'all. Sorry, Van, I didn't see you there. Sorry.
Get ready to turn right.
Yep, right turn here at the stop sign.
Right.
And we want to hug the yellow line here. Although we only have the shorter trailer today. It's not a 53-footer, but still. Something happened there. And they're just being smart. They're holding everybody right here. What's going on with that? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to yield to them. Beautiful T600. Beautiful T600. I like that one. All right.
Get ready.
Oh, I've been here before. I know exactly where I'm at. This is that farm area. We got Border Patrol down here. Look at that. And the Charger. GARC. I haven't been here in a little bit, but I know there's an active train that comes through here too, so we have to watch the tracks. Oh, there's the rainbow. I need to update my Project Next Gen as well. I just have to get a hold of them so I can get a newer version for the... We're still on the old version of Project Next Gen for the clouds and all that. And the rainbow you see there. Fitting for the month of June. But, yes. Circling back. I know we've been kind of all over the place. Key takeaways. Good things happening there on the Twitch side of things, but I've never complained about it to begin with, so if it's something that you were interested in, now you know. Now you know. GARC railroads needing this ethane. Okay, we're gonna be on the left. This is one of those yard dog places too, man. They try to screw you over a little bit. All right, this is an automatic one. The next one, I think we have to hit the button on. And when I mean button, I mean the enter key. Gotta hit that enter key. I don't know what you did. No, it's automatic. Sweet. So yeah, I was assuming that was the case on the way out, but no. That was not the case. I don't care about it. It's just not good behavior. Cross over the railroad tracks. And welcome to Laredo, Texas, everybody. At DHL, Walmart, ExxonMobil, Texaco. All right. We're going to go to the left, and this may not be a bad drop, honestly, with the trailer and truck we have here today. But it's the one, yeah, it's the crappy one. It's that one right there. So I already know how to set up for this one. That yard dog right there on the Dole trailer, that one will screw you up. If you've got a long-based Peterbilt with a long trailer, oh man, yeah, they'll catch you out. But it's the first spot right there. Okay. This should be enough room right here actually to set up, so I'm not even gonna be upset about it. There we go. About right there. Put her in reverse. And we just kind of got to get real close to it and then slide it over. Now the tandems are all the way to the back, so you know that thing's going to spin on you pretty quick. So here we go. This way. Let's get it like on the second axle there. There we go. Sweet. That's a good starting spot. Now we're going to get out and look just once there. I want to make sure I don't hit that trailer. And we look good. I think if we just keep on cranking it the same way we've been going here, it's going to be just fine. You can see with the cistern trailer, the gas one here that we have, all those lights that we have on the sides and the top there are all additions that you can do to the trailer. And they even have one you can put a big wing on the back of it. Pretty cool. All right, we just follow this thing back basically all the way. So that's what we're going to do. Maybe even let it come back a little bit more. We can do some a little bit. Come on, turn it. Yeah, I cut it too early, so it's weird. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you gotta. Doesn't feel like it, but yeah. Get used to the bigger trailers. And you get the short guys, and they throw you off a little bit. All right, sweet. I think that's gonna be perfect, actually. Yep. They're happy with it, and so are we. Wonderful. Kill that. Kill our engine. And let's see what we got here. All right, before we unload here, I want to say thank you for making it this far in the video. I know it's a longer one than usual, but we had a lot to check out in 147, and I'm very impressed with what I have seen so far. So if you want my takeaway on it, it's pretty amazing. Let's see. Excellent. 412 miles. Took 10 hours and 15 minutes. Fuel consumed 73.2 gallons of fuel. And there you have it. Not a problem at all. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of America Truck Simulator. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.